in yesterday's class, and if today is your first class, you can stay online. So once we complete this session, maybe I will discuss with everyone. If you joined yesterday, right, I could not get time to talk to you, but today after the class we can discuss. If you have any query, you can stay online, like after the class is over we can discuss, right? Any of your query I can address. Okay, so let's start with the session. So what we have, before we start the session, let me quickly revise what we have seen yesterday. So yesterday we started with a data structure called set. What we have seen in set, basically we have seen the properties. Can anybody tell few of the properties of set?
Unique, unordered, mutable.
Yes, so all the elements in a set are unique, no duplicate element, and elements are unordered, right? These are the unique properties. Then we have seen how to create a set. Then we have seen update. In update, we have seen how to add and how to delete element. For add, which method? For add, anybody remembered? For add, which method?
Add.
Yes, for
Add
add,
method.
yes, add method. And for delete?
Remove, pop.
remove remove method, right? For adding add method, and for deleting we have used remove method. And then we have discussed about operations. So what all operations we have discussed? Anybody remember what all operations we have discussed yesterday? One is
uh,
union of, yeah, go ahead.
Union, intersection, and difference.
Yes, union, intersection, and difference. So these are the three things we have discussed, right? So so basically we have seen set. So this is one of the very important data structure. So today what we are going to see is we are going to see, yesterday we have seen set, right? So today we are going to see another data structure called tuple, right? So we discussed day before yesterday's class different data structures in Python. Some are native, some are external. So the native data structure, in native data structure list we have list, tuple, set, dictionary, and string. And in external data structure list we have numpy and pandas. So the next data structure that we are going to discuss today is something called tuple. So we will be doing the same thing. First, we will be discussing what is the property and then how to create, and then we will see the operations if it is there, right? So what is the property of a tuple? The first important property of tuple is it is immutable. Now, who can tell immutable means what? If I'm saying tuple is immutable, what do you mean by that?
Cannot change the variables.
Yes. So if I'm saying tuple is immutable, what I cannot do is I cannot update. So update, it indicates that update is not possible. So if I'm saying a tuple is immutable, this means update is not possible. I cannot update my tuple. Update means what? Once I have created, I cannot change it, right? I cannot add element, I cannot delete element, I cannot replace element. That is the first property. Another property is mixed element. So like list and like set, tuple also accept mixed kind of element. And items are ordered. Unlike set, here in tuple items are ordered. So basically these are the three major property of tuple. So what are the properties? First is immutable. What do you mean by immutable? Once I have created, immutable means update is not possible, and it allows mixed kind of data structures, and the elements are ordered, right? So we will see one by one. First we will see how to create a tuple, right? How to create a tuple. So how to create a tuple? Let's say I'm creating a tuple, I'm naming it as tuple1, and the brackets are like this for tuple. For set, we understood we have to use curly braces, and for list we are using the open and close bracket, but here in tuple we are using this bracket. And then within this bracket I'll be writing all the elements. So let's say 34 is one element, 7.8 is second element, and let's say by is third element. One is string, one is float, and one is integer. So it accept mixed kind of elements. It also accept duplicate element like list. So I can repeat n number of times any element. It allows mixed element. It also allows duplicate elements. Items are ordered means what? 34 is the first element always. 7.8 is present in the second index. By will be present in the third index. The way I am inserting element, the order of the elements will be preserved. Now if I write like this, and if I check what is the type of my tuple 1, if I check what is the type of my tuple 1, it is of tuple type. So what it indicates is it is a tuple type of data structure. So now there are two things. One thing is I can give this bracket. Also I can create tuple without bracket. So bracket is optional. So in tuple bracket is optional. So I can also write 34 comma 7.8 comma let's say high, right? This is another tuple that I'm creating. So tuple, let's say this is nothing but 2. Tuple 2 equals to 34 comma 7.8 comma high. It is looking little weird, but yes, this is a tuple. So I can write my elements with bracket or without bracket. Bracket is optional in tuple. So what is optional? Bracket is optional. So if I run this line, and if I see what is the type of tuple, right? If I see what is okay. So if I see what is the type of tuple 2, so you can find tuple 2 is also a tuple type, right? So tuple 1 is a tuple 2 is a tuple. So what we understood is how to create a tuple. So we have two ways in which we can create a tuple. The first way is we can write all the elements within brackets, and we can also write elements without bracket. Okay. So that is a tuple. Now we understood how to create a tuple. What is the second property? Ordered. So let's check whether the elements are ordered or not, right? So if I write tuple 2, what I can see is the elements 34, 7.8 and high. The way I have created, the same way the elements are present. So items are ordered. Now you tell me, if items are ordered, then can I retrieve elements? Is it possible? Indexing,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
right? So as the elements are ordered, retrieve element indexing is possible, and it is exactly same as list. So if you understood list indexing, tuple indexing is copy paste. So same way we can retrieve any elements from a tuple. Now you tell me, if you understood list indexing, how to retrieve 7.8. So if I want to retrieve 7.8, what will be the code?
Tuple 2
Tuple 2,
and in
1.
bracket it will be 1.
Yes, so tuple 2 within bracket I'll be writing 1. Why I'm writing 1? So again, like list, it supports two kind of indexing. One is from this side to this side, that is your positive indexing, and from this side to this side, right to left, that is negative indexing. So 34 is present at 0, 1 is present at one location, second location, and high is present at third location. Similarly, high can also be retrieved using -1, 7.8 -2, and 0 can be retrieved using -3. So here, if I want to retrieve 7.8, I can write tuple 2 of 1, or I can write tuple 2 of -2. So same thing, I mean, I can use positive or negative indexing. Same value will be retrieved. Now let me run this. Um, so once I have run this, so what I found is tuple 1 equals to 7.8. Tuple of 1 equals to 7.8. So what we understood is we can create a tuple using two things, using bracket, without bracket, and we can also retrieve elements from a tuple. Now question to you, tell me, just think and tell me, if a tuple has one element, let's say one tuple has only one element, let's say hello. A tuple is there, only one element is there, let's say hello is the element. Now you tell me how to write the tuple, how to create a tuple. So let's say this is tuple 3, and tuple 3 has only one element. Now how to write that? So what I will do is, let's say with bracket, or let's say without bracket, right? Tuple can be created using with bracket or without bracket. So I will write hello. Hello is single element. So do you think this will work?
No,
What it will become?
it will
Tuple or
become
String.
some?
string.
Yes, right?
String.
It is a variable. It is a variable which will hold a string value. Now, if I do bracket, then maybe, right? Will it become a tuple or same
Yes,
string?
tuple. Yeah,
Tuple.
tuple.
No. Even if you are giving, yes, even if you are giving brackets, so let's test that, right? Let's test that, right? So let's see what is the type of tuple 3.
H will be individual element, E will be individual element.
Yes, so hello is one single element. So if we have multiple elements in our tuple, there is no issue. But if we have only one element in our tuple, then what will happen is, see here, even though I am writing the single element within brackets, Is it a tuple? No, the type of tuple 3 is string. So it's a variable. So what I need to do is, if I have one element in my tuple, I need to give a comma. What I need to do? I need to give a comma. So this comma will indicate that looking at this comma, the interpreter will understand that this is not a variable, this is a tuple. Now this bracket is always optional. You can give bracket, you can remove bracket. So just simply write the element followed by a comma. So then it will convert this will treat it as a tuple, not as a variable. Now see carefully what is happening. So what I did is tuple 3 equals to hello and then comma. So if I run this and then if I see this, I can see the type of tuple 3 is tuple type, right? The type of tuple 3 is tuple type. It's not a string type anymore. So what we understood is creating tuple is same, but if it has only one single element, one tricky thing you have to do is you have to add a comma. Otherwise it will become a variable, not a tuple. Okay, so what we understood, how to create a tuple we understood, and then we have seen how to retrieve elements from a tuple, right? Now you tell me how to add element. Any idea how to add element?
Ma'am, it is mutable. I believe we cannot add the element in it.
Exactly. So it is immutable. Means what? Can we update? No, it is not possible. We cannot add, we cannot replace, we cannot delete. So that is one of the property of tuple. So what is the property? Property is immutable. Update is not possible. So let's try to do that, right? So what I will do is, let's say my tuple 2. This is my tuple 2, 34, 7.8 and high. There are three elements. What I will do is I will try to replace the first element. What is that? What is the first element? That is tuple 2 of 0 will give me the first element, that is 34. Okay, so if I simply run tuple 2 of 0, let's see what I'm getting. I'll be getting the first element, that is 34. So this 34 I want to replace with, let's say, 89. So can I do that? Will it work? Let's see. So according to the theory, tuple is immutable. So that's why we are getting an error which is saying tuple object does not support item assignment. So what error we are getting? Tuple object does not support item assignment. Means what? Once I assign some value to my tuple, sorry, once I have created created a tuple, I cannot do any change to the tuple. I cannot add, I cannot delete, I cannot replace. Tuple items, whatever we are keeping is immutable. We cannot change it. So hence there is nothing much in tuple that we can see, because we cannot update, and hence there are not much operations that we can perform, right? So add, delete, remove, pop, nothing will work here, and even replace, nothing will work here. So what we can do, we can create a tuple and we can retrieve elements from a tuple. Now, if a data structure is like this, where we cannot do any modification, do you think this kind of data structure is really needed in real time? And if yes, can anybody give me one example, right? Think and tell me where you think this kind of tuple kind of data structure is really useful in real time. Just think. So
In
we
making
cannot do,
the
yeah.
key of the dictionary.
Yeah, so again, dictionary we will see next in real time. Yeah, that's one of the example that will really definitely we can do that. Any other real time, if I tell you to tell you, if you consider the real time situation, which kind of data you want to store, which like cannot be modified, right? Like why you will,
ID numbers.
yes. So for example, your account numbers, right? Bank account number. Do you think once your account number is created, it is going to be changed? No, right? Never. So do you think others should add or modify or delete your accounts or something which is very critical information, right? Let's say employee ID number. Employee ID is unique always, and account number, your SSO number, something which is very unique, very critical, and uh, I mean once it is created, it should not be deleted, right? Or it should not be modified. So please mute yourself, everyone, and anytime you want to tell anything, you can unmute and you can ask. I will answer all your queries, right? And people who joined today newly, if today is your first class or if you joined yesterday and you have some queries to ask, please be there, and once this class is finished, I will be answering all your queries. Okay, so this is what update. This is what so yeah, one real-time application is mostly in banking domain, right? In banking, many data is crucial or very critical, so those kind of information we can store right, using this tuple kind of data structures which we want. Nobody should modify, like account number, primary key, let's say SSO number, employee ID, right, something like that.
PAN
Okay,
card.
pan card, yes, passport
Yeah.
ID, Aadhaar
Yeah.
number, all those things.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is one data structure. We have seen two data structures, set and tuple. Okay, so what I will do is, I think I have already posted some of the questions. Have you checked? It is there within data structure folder. See data structure folder. You will find there are two coding questions available. So I think using whatever we have discussed so far, you will be able to do that. Okay, so I think uh, what is that? I forgot. Um, Not this one. Yeah, this is also one coding test. See which kind of coding test questions. This is from JP Morgan, right? So this is nothing but, I mean, if you don't know anything about data science, also the cross validation is one of the data science function. Basically, it is available within sklearn, right? So we simply call the function. We never understood the logic and something, but they are asking to write a code which will implement. So if you don't know anything, this is the logic they have given. So write a code which will take any array and split it into two parts, training and testing, such that each element of the array should present at least one time in the training split and only once in the test set. So you will not understand because array is not covered, that is numpy. So this is a numpy question. Like this, there is another question that I have uploaded, which is a string question. List, tuple, set, dictionary, using everything, you can do that, right? So please do it. So you go to your folder and check. I think within data structure folder, you go to assignment folder and check within data structure folder. You will find another coding question I have uploaded. So try to do that after today's class, right? It will be a good revision for you. You can do it using list. I think only list and yeah, using list you can do it. List and functions and everything, loops and everything, right? Okay, so yeah, one more thing is I will be updating you. I'll be updating you anytime I'm uploading any questions assignment. And one more thing we will do is we will keep some quizzes, right? So once one topic is over, so quiz mostly it will be coding questions. Theory question anyway you can learn by yourself by looking at the interview questions. You can prepare. So quiz will be mostly coding questions. So what I will do is, once one topic is finished, we are in data structure, right? So once data structure is finished, once pandas is finished, what we will do is, one day I will declare the dates, maybe 5-6 days prior to that I'll declare, and I will prepare questions, whatever it will not be new questions, whatever I have shared. If you see the folder, it is very well organized. I have created 8 or 9 folders, data structure one folder, and then I have created visualization, each machine learning algorithm one folder. So for each topic, I'll be giving you assignments, right? So try to practice. You keep checking those assignment folder and practice those assignment folder, and questions will be from those assignments only. And it will be a live coding. You have to type your answers in the chat window. It's a like quiz competition, right? So you have to type your answers in the chat window, and whoever typed the answer first will be the winner for that question. So there will be 10 questions. Each of that question will be displayed. The answer you will tell and I will type. Okay, not only the first answer, the first correct answer will be the person who have given the first correct answer will be the winner. And It's not like only we will select the winner. There are some gifts from my side that we will discuss later. Maybe some bonus lecture videos I can share only with that who is the winner, top 3, right? And maybe some discounts in the next advanced course or maybe in this course, so that we will discuss. So for the next quiz, I'm planning to conduct on next Friday, not this Friday, next to next Friday. So I think by next Friday we'll be able to finish data structure and visualization also, right? Mostly the Python module will be finished by next Friday. So but the questions will be on data structures, not from visualization. So what is the content? The content is function, loops, list, tuple, set, dictionary, numpy, pandas, every data structure, Python data structure, right? Questions will be small questions, so that you can type it, 3 line, 2 3 line, 2 3 line kind of questions, and it will be known to you. It is not nothing something. So the intention of keeping quiz is I want you to practice all of the assignments, and the assignments are nothing copy pasted from internet. These are real coding questions, based on my own experience, based on actually these questions may not be repeated exactly, because good companies, they never repeat the questions. You will not find their solution anywhere in internet. They're very sure about it, and don't expect the same question will come, but at least your coding skill will be enhanced, and you will understand which kind of coding and how much time they will be this question and another question like this will be solved within 1 hour 80 minutes. 80 minutes means 1 hour 10 minutes. Within that you have to solve. So this kind of questions will help you to prepare for the interviews. Any today also I have attended PayPal interview, and the question they have given me is very high level. So any interview you are attending, the first level is nothing but coding test. Without coding test, you are not going to go to the second round. That is for sure. I can give you in written. So if any company is taking you without coding test, I think that company is not a good company. Maybe very startup, or maybe they are die need of somebody. Any good company you apply for, definitely you have to go through coding test. 80% of the coding test questions, though it is for data science, 80% of the coding tests are from data structure. Okay. But if you are going for startup kind of companies, right, let's say only analytics company, startup kind of analytics, Tiger Analytics is there, so many companies are there which are purely analytical startups. They will not give you data structure questions. Mostly they will be giving you data science questions. They'll be giving you a data set, and they will give you 1 hour 2 hour or maybe 1 day 24 hour of time, and you need to come up with a solution. It's a small project you have to do. But those kind of thing, I believe you can do it after you take this course. Those kind of things you can do it, but this kind of thing is where you will fail, because lack of coding practice. So you will not have time to go to internet and see the syntax and remember and then copy paste. If so, honestly speaking, I am so expert in coding by taking so many classes. Still, when I go and attend this kind of questions, I feel there are like I finish exactly on time. I mean, not even 5 minutes before, right? Just 2 3 minutes before I'm able to submit. So you can think how much practice is needed, right? Because you have to understand the question, you have to understand the logic, you have to frame the question, and then there are some test cases, you have to run those test cases, and then you have to write your code. So many things you need to manage within 1 hour 10 minutes. One more thing I just wanted to tell you: don't panic if your solution is wrong. Syntax, that is okay. If your code has some syntactical error, what they want to understand is the logic. See, this logic you will not find anywhere in internet, right? This 3 4 lines, it's looking like only 4 lines, but to write this 4 lines you have to think 15 minutes. Without thinking 15 minutes you cannot write these 4 lines. So this is the logic they're looking for: your approach, your problem solving analytical skill, right? Given any new problem, can you implement that within a half an hour or 40 minutes time? Syntax is okay, if it is wrong that is okay, but how you are approaching the problem, that is what they want to test. Good companies, I'm talking about very good companies like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, PayPal, all these kind of companies, right? So I hope you take it seriously and start practicing coding questions. Otherwise, I mean, you will not even selected for second, third round, leave about getting a job, right? Your CV should be shortlisted, right? Okay, so much of talking. Let's go back to the topic. I have to tell you because this is really important. This is the new trend. In 2016, when I was going for, I was fresher that time, and in that time, even if I was fresher, only 2 years, 3 years experience in data science, nobody was checking my coding test. Directly, people were hiring. But in 2018 onwards, the trend is changed. I'm applying for staff data scientist kind of role. Most of the time, I have no intention to change any company, but still I apply because I want to know what they're asking, right? I want to update myself, and those knowledge I can transfer to you. I have no intention of changing any company, but I do uh, attend many calls. Whatever is coming, I attend all the interviews. And what I observe is every company in 2019 and 2020, every single company, they are asking coding. Without coding, they are not moving to second round. First round will be HR calling you, asking few simple questions. How many years of experience you have in ML? How many years of experience you have in data science? What is your very normal question? And then they will send you a coding question link. You do it this coding within 24 hours. Then we will get back to you based on your coding test result. They will get back to you. That is the new trend. Okay, so practice coding as much as possible. Okay. Okay, so that is one thing I just wanted to tell you. Okay, so tuple is done. So any doubt in tuple? Is it clear? Tuple. So what we have seen is how to, what all are the properties. It is immutable. Update is not possible. Take mixed kind of data. It is ordered. And then we have seen that how to create a tuple, and then we have seen how to extract elements from tuple, indexing and selection, right? And then finally we have seen that we cannot update, and hence there is no operations on top of tuple that we can do, right? So this is a simple data structure. We have seen set, tuple, list, right? What is the next data structure? Next data structure is very important, that is dictionary. Okay, so this dictionary data structure is very, very specific to Python. Okay, this dictionary data structure is very specific to Python. Other languages also has something very similar hash, but in Python, it's very different kind of data structure. So what is dictionary? Dictionary is nothing but each element of a dictionary, right, is a key and a value pair. So what is this? Each element of a dictionary is a key and a value pair. Each element of a dictionary is a key and a value pair. So we will understand what is a key and what is value, right? So, but how the elements are, it's not each element, if you take, there will be one key part and there will be a value part. That is the first property. Second property is it is mutable. Mutable means what? We can add element, we can replace element, we can delete element. Third property is keys are unique. So in a dictionary, keys are unique. We will understand why keys are unique, right? So keys are unique. That is one property. And a fourth property is values, right? Values. Uh, so for one key, there can be one value, or multiple values. So we'll discuss all of this one by one, right? One value or multiple values are possible, right? But only one key is possible. Keys are unique, but values can be repeated, right? One value or multiple values. And what can be a key? Key can be something, some data structure which is always immutable. Keys, yeah, yeah, you're saying something? Okay. So yeah, so keys are always immutable. So what is key? Keys are something which is always immutable. So what is that? We will discuss. Uh, Keys are always immutable. Okay, so these are the properties of a dictionary. We'll see one by one. First, let us see how to create a dictionary. What is the first thing we will understand? How to create a dictionary. So how to create a dictionary? Let's give some name. Let's say this is my dictionary 1. So dictionary 1 is nothing but within curly braces, I will be writing all the elements. So within curly braces, again, for set also we have used curly braces, but what is the difference between dictionary and set? once you see the structure, you can understand. So in set, each element was an individual element, but in dictionary, each element is a key and a value pair. Let's say you want to store the student name and the marks, right? Student name, or maybe class and what all sections are available in that class, right? So keys are nothing but class name. Let's say the first class is class 1, and the values are nothing but all sections that is available. So in class 1, let's say there are two sections available. First section is A section and second section is B section. Similarly, class 2, second element is second class. So I'm just writing and then I will describe what I'm doing here. Second is the second element is nothing but another dictionary second element here. Key is class 2, and what is the value? What all sections are available. Let's say in class 2 we have only one section. A section is available, B section is not there. And again the third element of this dictionary is again a class name. Let's say class 3. And what section is available for class 3? So we have three sections, right? We have section A is there, and then we have section B is there, and then we have another section called section C, right? So what we understood? So we understood that we are creating a dictionary of class and which all sections are available. Let's say we are running a school, and in our school there are three classes: class 1, class 2, class 3. For class 1 we have two sections, A and B. For class 2 we have one section, A, and for class 3 we have three sections, A, B and C. Okay, now you tell me in this case which is the element. How many elements are there in this dictionary? How many elements? Elements are separate. Yes, yes. So elements of a dictionary are separated by comma, right? So you see how many commas. Here is one comma, here is one comma, and this entire thing, let me change the color. So this entire thing is nothing but one class, right? Sorry, what is that? One element of this dictionary. This entire thing is one element, first element. This entire thing is second element, and this entire thing is third element, right? So now you can understand each element. How many element in total? Three element. In this dictionary there are three elements. Each element of this dictionary is a key and a value pair. So what is the key in the first element? So this class 1 is the key, and A, B, this is nothing but the value. In the second, this is the key, class 2 is the key, and A is the value. In the third, this class 3 is the key, and ABC, this is the value. Each element, so the key and value are separated by colon. Key and value are separated by colon. Each element of a dictionary is a key and a value pair. Each key and each value are separated by colon, right? Now you can tell how many so first property is clear, right? Each element of a dictionary is a key and a value pair, that we understood. What is the third property? Keys are unique. So here I can see all the keys are unique: class 1, class 2, class 3. So what I will do is, let me repeat, right? What I will do is, I will remove this class 3, and I will replace this class 3 by class 1. So what will happen? The last occurrence. So what will happen, like the if I, so here what I have did is I repeated my keys. Class 1 repeated two times, class 1 AB, class 1 ABC. So dictionary will not allow duplicate keys. What it will do, it will remove the first occurrence, it will keep the last occurrence. So only class 1 ABC, this will remain, the first occurrence will be deleted or replaced, right? So this will remain, this will be replaced, right? So now what I will do now, so let me erase everything, right? So if I run this and if I see this, see, there will be only two keys, class 1 and class 2. There will be, see, we repeated class 1 two times. Is it allowing? Is dictionary is allowing duplicate keys?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No,
So what
it's
it
not.
is? Yes, so what it is doing is last occurrence, right? Class 1 ABC that it is keeping, and the first occurrence it is deleting. So keys can never be duplicates, right? Keys are always unique. Values can be duplicates. So means what? Here let's say AB, I can write AA. This is allowed. AAA 3 times I can repeat. It's a list, right? So if I have more than one value, so I can keep all the values within list. So we know list elements can be duplicates. So value can be duplicates. Duplicates can be available in values, but not in keys. Okay, so that we understood how to create a dictionary is clear. Anything that I do in a dictionary, always it is with respect to key. Key is very important. I will add element with respect to key. I will delete element with respect to key. I will replace element with respect to key. Any update operation I want to do in a dictionary, always key is important. So what I will do now is how to retrieve element. First, let's see indexing and retrieve, right? So indexing is not there, but what I can do is let's say if I'm writing dictionary 1, right? Dictionary 1 of let's say 0. Is it working? No, it will not accept like this. How I can do is, let's say I want to extract, let's say the question is, which all sections are present in class 1? What is the question? Which all sections are present in class 1? So I can retrieve by calling the key name. So what is the key name? So this is the key name and I will get the values. So using key name, I can extract elements, right? So which all sections are present in class 1? Which all section is present in class 2, right? So in this way I can extract. So retrieving elements are with respect to key. You have to write dictionary name followed by the key name. So you can extract the elements. That is one way. Other thing is, once we understood how to select elements or indexing, once we understood that how to select elements from a dictionary using key, how to add element to a dictionary. Again, to add element also we need key. So how to add element? Let's say there is a new section or new class which is introduced in the school called class 3. Okay, class 3 is not there, only class 1 and class 2 are there. Now I want to introduce a new class in the section, that is class 3. So how to write dictionary 1 of class 3, dictionary 1 of class 3. This is the new key and the value I will write. Let's say there are 4 sections. Let's say A is there, section A is there, section B is there, section C is there, and section D is there. So in this dictionary, in this particular key and value, in the third class, there are 4 sections. Now, if you see this and let me run this, let's say dictionary 1. So if I see this dictionary 1, previously you can see there are only 2 sections, class 1 and class 2. Now you can see class 3 is also added, right? Class 3 is added. So this is how you can add element. Let me repeat. So what we have seen so far, first we have seen that dictionary elements are present in a key and value pair. Key is nothing but the name. It can be string or tuple. Anything which is immutable can be key. So key can be string, key can be tuple. So here in this case, keys are string. So key I can write first and then give a colon and then write all the values. Each element is a key and a value pair. Now, once I have created a dictionary, I can replace element, I can add element, I can delete element, anything I can do, even retrieve element with respect to key. Key is a very important parameter. That's why it should be always unique. Now, if I want to add a new element, I will write dictionary name of new key equals to the value. In this way, I can add element. If I want to retrieve element, dictionary followed by the key name, I will get the respective values. If I want to delete element, then also I will delete with respect to key name only. Let's say I want to delete the last element or the second element, let's say class 2. This I want to delete. So what I will do again, del dictionary name and the key that I want to delete. I will write dictionary 1 and then here you delete where the key name is class 2. So what I'm saying, from the dictionary you would delete the entry or delete the element where the class name is class 2 or the key name is class 2. So if I run this, you can see class 2 is not there in the dictionary. If you run this, class 2 is not there. See, class 2 is not there. So so what we have seen is even replace also you can do in the same way, right? So we can add element by writing dictionary of class equals to the value. We can delete element by writing delete keyword followed by dictionary name and the key, right? For the element for which we want to delete, we can write the key name of that element. We can add, we can delete. How we can replace? Can anybody tell me the replace syntax? Just think. Let's say I want to replace this class 1 ABC is there, right? I want to replace it AB. Now you tell me the syntax. How to replace the class 1 values from ABC to AB?
Dictionary class 1 equal to ABC.
Okay, dictionary of
Class 1
class 1
equal to BC.
equals to,
B.
let's say B and C. Let's say A section is not there, or let's say A and B is there, C section is not there, right? So this is how I can replace. So everything, whatever I am doing is with respect to key. So that's why keys are unique. Okay, everything I will repeat everything. Krishna, once I finish everything, I will repeat again. Okay, I'll give you a summary what we have seen so far. So this is how I can, what I can do. I can replace element, add element, delete element, right? The last thing, let me complete and then again I will repeat everything. Whatever we have seen, I will repeat once more, right? So there are some built-in functions that we can remember. Built-in function. Let's say I want to know all the keys of the dictionary. So what is the function name? Keys. So dictionary1 dot keys will give me all the keys names. So there are two keys, class 1 and class 3, right? So there, see, you can see the dictionary, class 1 and class 3. So which is the function to know the key name? Keys, right? Can anybody guess what is the function to know values name? What will be the function? Only the values.
Dot values.
Yes. So there is another function called dot values, which will give me the values, right? Dot keys will give me the keys. Dot values will give me the values. Similarly, if you want to extract all the elements, you want to traverse the dictionary, every element you want to print, then there is another function called items. What is the function name? Item. So items will give you all the item means what? Elements. So in this particular dictionary there are basically two items or two elements. First item is nothing but class 1 and second item is nothing but class 3. Now question to you, can anybody tell the return type of this item function? Dictionary1 dot items, it is returning something. What is the return type? What it is returning? In which format?
Numpering.
Tuple.
Just see.
List.
So this is what it is returning. I'm highlighting. Now you tell what is this?
List.
List.
Tuple inside list.
List.
Tuple.
Okay,
List of tuples.
exactly. Yeah. So it is returning list of what? Each element of this list is what? It is a list, right? So
Tuple.
you can see the, yes, outer bracket is list. So it is a list. It is returning a list, right? Now inner elements, right? Each element of this list is a tuple. So we call it list of tuple. So items function returns list of tuples, right? So list of tuples means what? It is a list of tuple. Each tuple is nothing but a value, sorry, a key and a value pair. Right? So what is this item is returning? List of tuples it is returning. Okay. Okay, so let me revise again, right? Because so yeah, normally the Python basics I go little fast. Intentionally I go little fast. Why? Because this is a basically a machine learning course, not a Python course. So it is expected that you should know the basics, but I know most of you are freshers and beginners, and I have given you a commitment that from zero level you can attend the course. So for that reason, we are discussing the Python basics so that you will prepare yourself for the course. My main topic actually starts from NumPy, which we are going to discuss from tomorrow onwards. The NumPy is the main topic for data science course. Python basics are something which is always needed, so we will be discussing. I think we are not discussing, we are not skipping anything, but we are going little fast. I think most of you can understand, but some of you may feel like it is little fast, and it is intentional. Why? Because I don't want to spend so much time in Python basics. I want to spend so much time in NumPy, dictionary, visualization, machine learning, and statistics side. That is the only thing. But please feel free to pause me anywhere if you have any doubt. I can repeat, no worries. Okay. So let me repeat, right, what we have seen. So we have seen we have seen set. Yesterday we have seen set. Today we started with tuple. So we understood that tuple is a special kind of data structure which is immutable, right? And in Python, two data structures are immutable. One is tuple and one is string. So if it is immutable, we cannot update it. Update means we cannot add, delete, and replace element. And tuple except mixed kind of element, it is ordered. So one thing you need to remember, every data structure in Python except array, except mixed kind of data structure. Only array cannot accept mixed kind of data structure, similar similar data type. Only it will accept, except if you leave array or NumPy, tuple, set, dictionary, list, pandas, data frame, every data structure allows mixed kind of elements. Mixed means what? Elements can be of different types, right? So first we understood how to create a tuple. There are two ways you can create a tuple: with bracket, without bracket. You just write all the elements separated by comma, you give bracket, or you can leave bracket. Okay. Now only one thing is you need to remember, if you have one single element in your tuple, you have to give a comma, otherwise it will treat it as a variable. So here in this case, see, hello is a single element, so I am giving a comma so that my interpreter will know that this is a tuple, not a set, not a variable. Now we understood how to create a tuple. Then indexing and selection is very similar to list, just by using the index position. As elements are ordered, we can use the index location. Using that, we can extract any element from a tuple. And we cannot do any other operation except indexing and selection. Why? Because it is immutable. Update is not possible, right? So we have tried replacing, it is throwing error because update is not possible. Then we came to the next data structure, that is dictionary. In dictionary, what is the property? Each element of a dictionary has a key and a value pair. It is mutable. Mutable means I can add, delete, replace elements. Keys are unique. One value or multiple values are allowed. Keys are always immutable. Now you tell keys are always immutable means only string and tuple can be a key of a dictionary, right? So here in this case, I have created a dictionary. How to create a dictionary? Within curly braces, I am writing all of the elements. This is one single element. So the part which is before this colon symbol is the key, and the part which is present after this colon symbol is the value. If there is one value, I will write it. If there are multiple values, I have to write all the values within a list. And keys are always immutable, so I can write either a string or a tuple as a key. So I have created this dictionary. Once I have created this dictionary, anything that I will do is with respect to a key. So keys are always unique. So if you so key cannot be duplicated. We understood how to create a dictionary. Next thing is how to extract elements. So first what I will do is dictionary one of class. So the key is very important. So dictionary followed by the key name will give me the values. So dictionary one of class one will retrieve all the values. Now if I want to add value to my dictionary, how to add values? Dictionary followed by the key name, new key, right? Let's say a new class 3 I want to introduce. So I want to add class 3 to my dictionary. So this is the key name, right? And what is the value? What I want to keep as value for this particular key? So dictionary key name equals to the value. That is the way how I can add elements to my dictionary. Now, once I have added elements to my dictionary, how to delete? So there is a delete operator, and then again you have to mention the key name. Using key name and delete operator, you can delete elements from your dictionary. The third thing we have seen is how to replace element. We can actually replace element by writing dictionary of key name equals to what new value you want to keep. So we understood how to update a dictionary, how to create a dictionary, indexing and selection. Next thing is there are some built-in functions we need to remember. There is a function called key which will return all the keys, function called values which will return all the values, function called items which will return all the items. So what is this item? The return type of this item is list of tuples. Each tuple is nothing but a key and a value pair. Okay, so what we covered so far is list, tuple, set and dictionary, which are very important data structures, native data structures. Okay, and from tomorrow's onwards we'll be looking at NumPy. Our main core syllabus is actually starting from tomorrow, and as an assignment it is expected from you to complete the 2 coding test questions that has been uploaded. Just see the data structure folder, you will find 2 questions. Please do that. Okay, that will be a revision of whatever we discussed so far. Okay, so I'll pause here. Any doubt with respect to anything that we discussed today's class, you can ask. If you have no doubt, you can drop the class. And if you are a new joinee, you joined today or tomorrow, yesterday or today, you can present and you can ask any query if you have.
Ma'am, one question is there. As we have taken the values in the form of list only, so is this the only possible way to take the
Yes,
values
yes,
in
yes.
list?
Yes,
So
so
we
the syntax is fixed. Every syntax in Python is fixed.
okay, so we can't take a set or tuple inside for the values part.
No, you cannot. I mean, within a
Okay.
list, you can keep a set. That's a different thing, but values should be always list.
Okay, okay. And the other question is, while you were going for dictionary, you created multiple keys, right? And it took only the discarded the multiple keys, right? So which key will it going to discard? Is there any specific rule for that?
No, so the last key, like if you are duplicating, right? The
Uh,
last key it will take. Rest all it will ignore.
okay, okay. Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Okay, so any new joinee today, yesterday, anything you want to ask? If you joined as a demo class, I think you have so many doubts. So if you can, I'm available today, so you can ask any of your doubts if you have, right? So what I'm planning to do is anybody who has joined newly this Saturday, we can keep a recovery class. So I think till this point, you take the recordings, and once you enroll, you will be getting all the recordings. Recordings will be very clear, like this class recordings. I hope once you go through the recordings, most of the things you will get it. But if you have in case any doubt, then we can plan a recovery session. Maybe if we can connect for half an hour to 40 minutes, we can cover the topics that has been covered, right? So maybe this weekend Saturday we can connect morning time. But apart from topics, right, with respect to topic, you must have some doubt because you joined late. Only the basic part has been covered: Python functions, loops and all. 40 minutes to half an hour content. Apart from that, you have any other specific questions you want to ask?
Ma'am, today is my first class. How will I get the recorded videos, ma'am?
Okay, so to get us, okay, so one announcement, yeah, tomorrow onwards the link is going to change. So I think once you confirm your enrollment with DurgaSoft, they will be giving you access to the main folder where everything is there: the recordings, the materials, the questions, the assignments, everything is there. You can get. And once you confirm your enrollment, if you are not able to understand going through the recordings, definitely we can connect on this Saturday. Today's class, is it clear? At least half of the part, are you able to understand? Whoever joined
Yes,
today,
yes, ma'am.
you are
Yeah,
able
yeah.
to understand. Okay, so no worries, if including today's class, whatever we have covered, right? So we can connect on this Saturday for half an hour to 1 hour. If you have any doubt, we can discuss. But I am sure if you go through the recording from day one, you can understand everything that we have covered in the class, right? In case you have doubt, definitely we can connect. Anyway, I'm keeping a recovery session for this Saturday for everyone, whoever wants to join. You can join. If you want to skip, you can skip after looking at the recordings. Okay.
Ma'am, I already enrolled for this course, but I didn't get any link regarding recording videos like that.
Then definite. I think there is a drive. Already it is there. I can see there are almost everyone who has enrolled. The name is there. Please reach out to institute. They will add you in that drive. So we have a drive. Data science 8:30 p.m. drive. So tell the institute to add you in that drive. I can see recordings are there in that drive. So if your email is added, you can view everything. Oh yeah, okay. So you're not able to. Okay, so few. Okay, Amol, you enrolled and still you are not able to see the videos. Okay, is the video problem is common for everyone? Okay, so most of you are not able to see the videos. That's the problem, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I see. Uh, so videos will not be downloaded. You cannot download the video, but you can view the video. Are you able to view the videos? Others? Anybody tried to view it? I can see videos are uploaded, but I'm just checking whether. Okay, if you have enrolled and if you don't have access till now, please reach out to the institute. I will note down, right? Amol, I will update. Anyone facing problem like enrolled and not able to see videos or not getting access?
Yes, ma'am.
I please tell me your name. Like I'll note down and I'll update the institute so that they will add you. Amol, I have noted
Ma'am,
your name. Yeah. Sorry, could you repeat?
ma'am, Shiv Sharan Kumar.
Shiv Saran. Okay. Okay, so I will update to add both of you in the drive. I think Durgasoft, I think once you enrolled, right, just reach out to them. They will definitely add you in the drive. You can get access. Okay, so
How many days do we have this access for this till we have this
I think, yeah,
course?
you will have access 3 months to 6 months, I guess. You have enough time. Like after this course is finished, then I think because I can see my 3-4 months previous batch recordings, everything is still present in the Google Drive. So I guess at least 3 to 6 month access you will get.
Because once after getting this course, if it
Yeah.
is not downloading, how can we go through the videos?
No, you are getting access, no, for 3 to 6 months. So once you complete this course is 1.5 months to 2 months. Again, you are getting access for 3 months, almost for 6 to 7 months, you are getting access in total. But it
After
is
then,
I think after then, because space is issue, right? So many batches they have. So Google Drive will be no like they have so many batches, so they have to delete after 6 months maybe.
no,
That is
if
what
you
I
have
believe.
access of downloading, madam, if you have the access of downloading, it will be better because it will be like per hour.
No, that is the policy of the institute actually. So we are sharing interview questions and many things. So we don't want to make it public because it is very confidential. Content are freely available in internet. I'm not worried about content, but there are some things which is confidential. Mostly the interview questions you will not find it anywhere. That those are my hard work, 4 5 years, my own like collection. So those things, but anyway, that's the policy of the institute. And I think if you understand the class very well and still you have access, right, for 3 to 4 months to 6 months after the course is finished, I think that 6 to 9 month time you are getting to complete. So I think I believe within that time you should be able to grasp all those concepts. I understand once the course is finished, many things will be doubt. It is not 100%. You will not be clear. You need to revise it again. So you need the recordings. And you take your time. Maybe once the course is finished, another 6 month time is there with you. So you can revise those things, and then you can actually practice. But that is how
Okay.
it is. Yeah, recordings are not downloadable. Yeah,
Uh,
any other queries?
yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, while going through the list, you
Yeah.
said that you are going to take the list comprehension also. So, will you take it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fine.
sure. So yeah, no problem. So list comprehension we can discuss tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah. Um, okay, so if you joined yesterday and I have a query regarding, okay, so I have a demo session planned on this Sunday. Anybody who wants to join that, especially for this kind of questions, right? How many, can I do this course or not? Is it possible for me to change to data science domain or not? What all are the things I'm covering? All these things we can discuss on Sunday's demo class. I think it is planned at 9 a.m. But let me tell you, so the video is also available, demo video in YouTube. You can go through that in case you want to kind of clarify your doubts. Most of the questions we have discussed, right? So this course is basically is the data science with machine learning course. You will be very expert in machine learning, statistics, and Python. These are the three core areas where you can be very expert after taking this course. And this is for everyone who have zero knowledge in data science, from that level to level where you can showcase 2 years experience in data science, right? So that's the code. This is the course where it will take you to, right? Everybody can join this course irrespective of where you are currently. If you don't have Python experience, that is okay, because from scratch we are starting from what is a variable. From that level of Python we are starting, and we are completing all the syllabus step by step. All the maths, everything I will be covering in the class. So don't worry about maths. We'll be going very detail about maths, very detailed. And with respect to project, um, we have assignments. Obviously we have so many questions from this batch onwards. Actually it is increased. I have designed so many assignments for each and every topic. You will be getting questions, almost 100 plus assignments you'll be getting in total for all the topics. Assignments are coding questions, right? Those are assignments. And coming to the project, we'll be doing two major projects. One is from classification, and mostly another one is from visualization and pandas. So two major project. uh, Apart from that, I will give you resume writings for so that's why and you also don't share, because the market is very competitive. I mean, just telling, because the resume, the writings, the interview questions are really very much confidential. So it will help you to crack the interviews. And this, you have enrolled, right? So you should take the benefit. You should not share it with public, because so anybody can crack, right? Because the interview questions are really important, especially the resume template. Based on my, that many people out of 100, 80% of the people are rejected because they cannot explain the projects that they have written in the resume. So you all are not actually working in real time. So you are going to modify your resume so that it will look real. 2 3 years you want to add, right? So what kind of writings is needed, what kind of project you can mention, right? Those things I will help you. So I will give you resume writing. So for example, a few project example: brilliant pricing, contract margin revenue, competitive intelligence, part demand forecasting. So if you copy paste from internet, churn prediction, recommendation, these all projects you will get from internet. And as an interviewer, when somebody will see your resume which is very much similar, very easily they can know that you have not really worked, you have copy pasted from somewhere. But this kind of project will look real. And I will give you some projects from each domain. Not possible to touch all the domains because it is vast, but at least major domain: banking one project, retail one project, retail and e-commerce customer side one project, manufacturing one project, let's say another domain is, let's say, e-commerce one project. So like that, 6 to 7 project writing I will give you, and I'll explain you which kind of project is good for which kind of domain. Based on your client, you can modify your resume. So that will definitely help you. Apart from that, interview questions I will be sharing. Most of the interview question you can answer yourself once you take this course, because we will be covering all of these things in the class itself. So this is a complete package. So this is one thing, and another course is data science with deep learning and NLP. So it is again a 1.5 months to 2 month course. In total, this is one course. If you ask me, this is actually one course of 4 months, but I have split it into two parts, intermediate and advanced, because I want you to take step by step. First, you become expert in machine learning, and then you can enroll for the advanced course once you prepare yourself, right? In the advanced course, mostly it is deep learning and NLP. Apache Spark was there. I have taken it out. I have included some of the very important algorithm, recent algorithm of deep learning. So it's an advanced course where you will be getting ANN, CNN, RNN, time series, uh, then outlet detection coming with NLP. We have BERT, transfer learning, and then we have word embedding. So all of these advanced topics is included. So who can take advanced course? Anybody can take advanced course who has a very good knowledge in Python. Python is the prerequisite. We're not covering Python there. If you're joining for advanced and you don't know Python, you have to learn it yourself. So that's the prerequisite for advanced. So in total, this is 4 year, and in advance also we are doing object detection one project, and competitive intelligence another project, and then time series another project. Three major projects will be getting there. So again, in total, you're getting 4 to 5 projects after taking this course. Data science is an ocean, so you cannot expect any instructor to make you expert in data science within 2 months of time. So you have to give time if you want to make yourself expert. So after taking this 4 months or 3.5 months to 4 months course, you can write 3 years to 4 year plus experience in your resume, and you can apply for senior data scientist kind of positions. So that is the summary of entire thing. I hope I answered most of your queries, but if I have not, you can go through the recordings, demo recordings. Right. So in this course
Ma'am,
too, yeah.
ma'am, can you please suggest some platform or resources to practice for Python data structures such as lists, set, tuples, and dictionary?
There are so many actually. W3 school, and then Greek of Greeks, and then there are so many other. But what I will do is, so but those are common questions. So what I feel is those common questions you will not get in interviews. That's a sad part, but that is true, because they also know if they give you those questions, you can copy paste. And like I experienced some of the companies who are using one tool, I forgot the name, which can keep an record of your Google Chrome or any browser in which you are opening. So which all browsers you have opened, or everything they are recording, screen recording, right? Those kind of thing. But yes, I can share you some links, but you will get common questions that will help you at least it will make you expert in data structures, the syntax and everything you can remember. Okay,
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
no problem. So don't expect normal question like what is a palindrome, write a code to reverse a string. At least good companies, they don't ask such questions. They give their own logic. You have to code it within the time, right? So how you can crack interview, it's not very difficult. Don't also so much scared. If you know basic data structure, like whatever we discussed in this class, if you are clear about that, so if you see this code, I think everything you can. So these 4 lines, right? These 4 lines, the logic only you have to think, and how to implement that logic in a Python code, that I think you can do using simple data structure: list, tuple, set, dictionary, array, pandas. If you know this 5, you can crack any level of coding test. Okay. um So yeah, Sunny, I think you are asking how many projects in this course, 2 projects. So there are actually so many projects. I don't count it as a project. Like I'll be, let's say for decision tree random forest, let's say this is one project. I don't even count it as a project. If you count in this way, I think 8 or 9 project. So this is nothing but a classification model, loan prediction, right? Loan defaulter prediction. So this kind of small project will be doing to implement each of the algorithm, but there will be one major project from machine learning side, one major project from the visualization side. In total, two major projects, and there will be so many small projects and small assignment. Not assignments are difficult coding questions, but projects like this, small projects will be getting. Okay. Okay. The questions I will give you. Okay, you have joined today. So yeah, in the interview folder question, once machine learning is started, 50% of the syllabus is covered. I will upload everything, the resumes, the questions, everything I'll be uploading. Any other doubts? Questions, data structure question is available in data structure folder. You can see in the assignment, you open that assignment folder, you can see data structure is there. So you open data structure, within that you will find these questions. Okay. Any other questions you have? Anybody has? Okay, so if we all are, if it is like we are good, then I think sample resume means that is what I'm going to share. Sample resume means what? That is what you can tell it as a sample resume. So I will write up the projects and then I'll share with you. Yes, resumes I'm going to, resumes in the sense project writings, right? That I'm going to share with you. It is not there. Okay, let me check. I think I have uploaded. It is in the folder. 1 second, let me verify once, right? So go to your folder materials, inside materials project and assignments, inside projects and assignment go to Python data structure and you will find the coding test. Yes, it is there. So this is the path. You got it? So go to projects and assignments, within that Python data structure. Okay, you will get that. Okay, so go to your main folder materials. Within that you will find a folder called projects and assignment, and this is the folder every time you need to check for any assignment or project. Okay, within this projects and assignment there are folders, right? You check Python data structure folder. Within that I have uploaded 2 questions. If I'm getting any new questions from any other company, and these are real coding questions, one is from JP Morgan and another is from startup. If I'm getting any other question, I will be keep uploading in that same folder. Okay, and I'll update you. Okay. So yeah, so that is all about this. So yeah, so we'll connect tomorrow and yeah, we'll see least comprehension and then we will continue with NumPy. Okay, so if you don't have any doubt, let's connect tomorrow. Yeah, thank you all.
Madam, you have uploaded any folder, madam? Means today only I have joined.
Yes, there is a folder called if you no, not join, if you enrolled, once you confirm your enrollment with DurgaSoft, they will give you access to one drive 8:30 p.m. drive. So in that drive there is a folder called project and assignment. Within that project and assignment there is another folder called Python data structure. If you open that, you will find the coding questions. Okay, and yeah, so yeah, okay, so let's connect tomorrow. Thank you all.